Bradley Whitford once tried to deliver a script to the late Matthew Perry on the set of Friends, but the actor had trouble getting access, ironically, something he didn't experience while working on The West Wing. Whitford has gotten a lot of attention recently for his role in The Handmaid's Tale, particularly after the show's big Commander Lawrence twist. However, he reflected on his prior series in a recent interview, recalling the time he tried to drop a script off to Perry after the Friends star joined The West Wing as Joe Quincy. Speaking to Entertainment Weekly during its awardist drama Actors Roundtable, Whitford admitted that it was easier getting on the set of The West Wing, even when they were filming near high-profile government buildings, than getting near Friends while it was filming. As both Friends and The West Wing were in production on the Warner Brothers lot in Burbank, California, the actor likely assumed bringing Perry a script would be simple and quick. However, he recalled being turned around, stating, "You just couldn't get in there. They wouldn't take the script. You couldn't go in." What Bradley Whitford's comments mean for Friends and The West Wing. Friends security speaks to the sitcom's popularity at the time. Rob Lowe and Bradley Whitford in The West Wing. Whitford was amused by his trouble getting on the set of Friends, as he hadn't experienced that level of security with The West Wing, even when the show was filming close to the White House. The actor's credentials gained him access much more easily during production for the other TV series. Whitford recalled, "It might seem surprising that Friends' set would be more closely guarded than that of The West Wing, especially given the political nature of the latter series, but it's worth noting how popular the sitcom was in the late 90s and early 2000s. It's not all that shocking that the writers wanted to keep things under wraps, especially as the cast of Friends and the series' guest stars became more well-known." Fortunately, Whitford still managed to get Perry his materials for The West Wing. Our take on Bradley Whitford's Friends set dilemma. The contrast to West Wing security is jarring in hindsight. Looking back, it's wild to imagine that Friends would have stricter regulations than a series filming near the White House, especially given how security for government buildings has been strengthened since. And although Friends had many viewers in a chokehold in the late 90s and early 2000s, it wasn't exactly a show that was heavy on spoilers. Such projects necessitate more private production. The fact that Friends went to such lengths to lock things down underscores its popularity and influence at the time Whitford attempted to get on set.